Yo, sup? How y'all feel? What's going on? What's the word? Put my hat on and shit, cause now a nigga need a haircut. Tell you about yourself when you get on this live, boy. I swear to God. Yo,
You,
in the future, yo, start the damn show. You such a fuck. You want to be coming live
I
from the
did.
EV
I
Newman page?
started it.
Start the damn show. No, that was
I, I
on me.
started it.
No, that was on me. I was playing Grand Theft Auto. Don't worry about it. Welcome,
I
people.
started it twice.
Good morning. Good morning. How y'all feel?
Oh man, I'm good, man. I'm good.
What's happening? This is Greater Than Us. This is our Wild Out Wednesday segment. Um, y'all know what we do. We do this episode to promote the episode, the big episode that we got on Friday. Hello, Lady Mo One. How are you, sugar?
Mo was
Yeah,
good.
see, you know what's happening. Um, what's the word? Am I too close? Am I too close?
No, you good. I was gonna ask the same thing for real, for real.
No, I'm doing this
Um,
live from the living room. You know what I'm saying? So usually
now
not
you
in
know
my
I'm currently in the blue room. See the
yeah. I
background.
usually
The
I
blue
usually
room.
am in my post, but today I'm live from the living room. What's up with y'all? Can I be heard loud and clear? I'm good. I'm lit.
I hear you. I hear you.
Okay. Good morning, people. Lovely Relly. Good morning, Lady Mo. I spoke to you. Um, and we in here. So the purpose of this is to truth is we just like doing pod, yo. It is what it is. Um, I think the Friday pod is too far away, and niggas be having shit to say, and we just like talking to the audience. It's really just us, honestly. It ain't no specific reason. I try to like make up one, like, ooh. In fact, and really, we just like pod. We just missed pod. So we'll
And that's
probably
why
do
we call
Wild
this
Out
Wild Out
Wednesday.
Wednesday,
Yeah,
because
so
there's no
exactly.
structure.
It has no
There's no
structure.
structure to
None.
this.
None. Y'all can come up. Anybody can come up, talk about what y'all want to talk about. It really just don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got something y'all want to say. Y'all want to come up be a guest. Y'all want to come up ask some questions. Y'all are more than welcome. Thank you. You know, we appreciate it. We appreciate the compliment. We try. We hope that we give a quality we give quality content for you guys to enjoy. Hopefully, maybe you learn something. Maybe we brighten your day. You know what I'm saying? I know it's been a couple times I've jumped on the pod and wasn't having such a bad day. I mean, such a good day, and it turned my day around. So, you know, this is greater than us at the end of the day.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, yeah. So, what's up, nigga? How you?
I'm good. Um, I know we ain't got no topics. I know this is normally how our wild out thing, but I want to discuss something because people seem to not understand my point.
I want to discuss something too. I got a good one too.
Yeah, put the glass up. Now let's be
Okay.
very clear. People be online hiding relationships and fucking hiding pregnancies, and I'm confused
About?
because bitch, y'all not Drake, okay? I just want y'all to understand this. Don't nobody care about your whack ass relationships,
Right.
and don't nobody care that you got knocked up or you got a baby on the way. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, and y'all can miss me with the I don't like people in my business.
So why you
Guess
post
what?
it?
Don't fucking surprise me 9 months into the shit talking about, you the best thing that ever happened to me. Can't believe all the many trials and tribulations we've been through to get through here. No, you didn't, bitch. I don't give a fuck what you been through. You thought this was gonna like be some kind of impact. Y'all love this bitch like y'all Beyonce dropping the album. Cut it the fuck out. Cut it the fuck out. I'm sick of this shit. I'm tired. Yo, listen, I'm Shaq tall. I'm Wembenyama tall, fed up of all of this goofy shit. Because you wanna have a fucking rollout for your relationship.
Only one thing I don't like. This what I don't like. This the only one thing I don't like. When they post their significant other or whoever they out on a date with or whoever they fucking with, and then they cover the face up. Yo, listen, yo. Please stop doing that. Please. Like to whoever's like listening, like, please stop doing that. You look dumb. Like you and then you look dumb from two perspectives. One, why post it if you don't want to be seen anyway? Like, you don't have to hit the fucking send button. Two, why do you, how can I word this? Because one is definitely you don't have to hit the send button. And two, if you're happy, why do it matter who you, like, what's the secret? Yo, if this person making me happy, what's the secret? Like, what are we doing? And, you know what I'm saying? And then people be like trying to justify, like, I don't want people in my business and all that old stupid shit, but you shouldn't. Like, why do you, like, why is the internet a drug like that?
Listen, I said it this morning. Attention is a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
But attention is cocaine. Validation is heroin. And these motherfuckers need it.
Yeah.
You need this kind of validation. Listen. If you put in a cover over somebody's face, either you fucking with somebody else and you don't want them to see who that person is, or you know that they fucking with other people and you don't want them to see who it is.
And both could be very well true. Lovely Relly said, no, you don't want no one to come to you as a woman. But even if they come to you as a woman, if y'all doing what y'all doing, why do it matter? But, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I hate that for women. I hate that for women.
I hate that for y'all that y'all think. The whole time, because lately these bitch ass niggas been coming in niggas and think it's like some like listen, men, don't come to me as a man. I don't care if my girl ate your ass before she knew me. Okay, she ate your ass. Like, please don't come to me as a I used to fuck with her. Oh, I remember. I told you the wildest shit that ever happened. One time, Leah had posted a picture of me and her. This bitch gonna say on the fucking comments, I used to know him when I was a teenager. Now, I told my lady how I know her. She sucked my dick. You know what I'm saying? We was almost in a threesome. But my thing is, what if I wasn't so forthcoming? What if I wasn't so bitch, what if I didn't want to claim you? Why would you put yourself in the claim? Why would you make it so I gotta explain how the fuck I know your fucking buggy-eyed Ben's face ass? Why would you do that? I did not. Yo, me and this girl, and you know what's crazy? Me and that girl had that one interaction. I never seen her again. So how the fuck is you even like trying to do that? Like, what are you doing?
I'm about to tell you the real shit. At some point, I'm going to be in a relationship. The minute I'm in a relationship and I post my lady and she with me, the minute one of you simple, miserable bitches come to her as a woman, I'm going to embarrass you so fucking bad on social media. Don't fucking ever in your life think you can play with me.
Right. Don't do it.
I'm going to get on the post. If you get on the post and you be like, you and him, girl, man, he just was in my inbox. Bitch, we just committed to this relationship today.
Right. Right.
Like, we committed to this relationship. Don't send my bitch nothing until the day I commit to my relationship. I don't give a fuck what we did. I don't give a fuck if I used to rub my fucking nuts across your face like a snail, bitch. You understand what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. I don't care if I treated you like a I don't care if you was a toaster strudel, a Twinkie, or oatmeal cream pie, depending on your fucking skin color. Understand something. I will embarrass the shit out of you because you gonna be on there like, yeah, he was just eating my ass. I know.
Yeah.
I eat ass. The fuck?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. And you know what's crazy? In their mind, they really think, oh, I'm gonna go over there and rattle some shit. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what's fucked up because I do not know. I cannot understand for the life of me why that girl would say she knew me and I've only seen her one time in my whole life. I used to know him when I was a teenager. And we talking about some shit that was 20 years ago. How old am I? 38? Like 18, 19 years ago.
Listen, I told you, it's validation.
Yes.
People love to be validated. The minute I get a lady and one of you goofy bitches come to her as a woman, I'm gonna embarrass you.
Yeah.
Cause my lady gonna be able to tell you how we went out on dates and we've been in nice places and and all you gonna be able to say is I fucked on you. Now you look stupid. You look dumb.
Yeah, that's gonna be your problem, yo. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be your problem.
And I'm gonna make my lady drag on you. I'm gonna make my lady fucking drag on you, cause I don't fuck with no weak bitches. I'm gonna let my lady drag on you.
That's where you go wrong at. That's where you go wrong. At you got letting your lady drag. You gotta win with grace, my boy. If any girl came to my girl as a woman, yo, my lady got so much style and charisma. Dragging on it is the last thing she did. Yeah, he told me. But you ain't me and this ain't that. You're not getting this version of him. You understand what I'm saying? And that's fine, but baby. I'm glad y'all had history, and that's cool. You know, I appreciate your contributions to the history. Thank you. But the idea of bitch, when you say dragging, that's where I took it. So I'm thinking, bitch,
that
don't
right there
play.
That right there is dragging on you. I'm gonna let my lady. I'm gonna let her. So like, okay, thank you.
Yeah, you know how fiery my lady is. I like grace.
Is you the reason that he do the little thing where he lift? Thank you, bitch. Because every time I fucking. My leg's still shaking from last night when he did it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yo,
I'm trying to tell you.
But
much grace.
You're not about to ever play with me or my lady once I get one. Like, I think that's crazy.
Yeah, I think that's crazy that people
all that coming to somebody as a woman shit. That's stupid. And I'm not about to. And then somebody else said, well, people be trying to come fuck your shit up. If somebody from the outside can come into your situation and fuck your shit up, your shit ain't good in the first place. It was already fucked up.
It was already fucked up. Facts.
Like, ain't nothing. And unless you was doing some sneaky shit that you wasn't supposed to be doing, it ain't nothing my motherfucker can tell my people.
Can tell. Yeah. If I'm on the up and up, if I know I'm on the up and up and I'm on the up and up, I don't give a fuck what you tell me. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what you tell. But I just think the idea of, like you say, even though you fixed it, I think the idea of dragging. Thank you, babe. I appreciate your contributions to his growth. And we love it here. It was nice, I'm sure it would be. I would tell him that you say hello, but have a good day. We fine. We great. And that's how you kill a motherfucker. That's how you make a motherfucker feel small. Because motherfuckers come at you woman to woman with expectations of ruining something. And when they can't ruin it, it's like, damn, that shit ain't even break. You know what I mean? It ain't even break nothing. That's the strength. That's the symbology of like the symbolism in it. Like, you know what I mean? Instead of we dragging and all that. Like, Nah, fuck that. We ain't doing no dragging. We ain't doing no dragging.
I don't know. It depends on how hard you try to go at my fucking lady. Cause I'm embarrassed the shit out you. Cause I don't play about mine.
Right, no.
Like
But
I
see,
don't
I
play
like
about
to, when I
mine.
go, I like to think that all of my exes or girls I used to deal with, unless you just didn't matter, I like to think we got good rapport. Girls that I used to deal with see Lil and be like, "Hey Lil," or, you know what I'm saying? Hey Lil, you know what I'm saying? Like the girls I really cared for and that I had like, you know, dealings with, they just happy that I found somebody that stopped me from doing all the fuck shit I used to do. I used to really be a fuck boy. So
No, but like
they be
it's
happy
it's a
I'm not
little
a fuck
different.
boy no more.
It's a little different because I always feel like some women feel like yo when they get picked, they be
Oh, I don't have
salty.
nothing like that. I don't have nothing like that.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and like I know in my situation, the minute I get into a relationship, it's gonna be a bitch that feel like you picked this bitch over me,
I
and
made
I
I
just
made one bad decision one time. Where I picked the wrong girl. I made one time where I picked the wrong girl, and because of that, I vowed never to do that again.
I
Like,
told y'all last week, when we did the Wild Out Wednesday thing, that I had shot my shot at a young lady one time, and she ain't she ain't reciprocate my attentions fast enough. And so her homegirl was just out there, so I shot it over there, and that shit went in. So that was my one time. I really fucked that up.
I definitely like. That's really true. You know, I don't have that. Like my exes are really like happy for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially the ones that I keep in contact with. Like, they see me and, you know what I mean? Or, like I was on the phone with a girl I used to mess with last night. And she seen Lid, and I ain't get off the phone. Another Lid came, sat right on the motherfucking couch. And she was like, "Hey, Lid, your butt look good, girl." And boop, boop, boop. I love that. Because that's like genuine love to me. Okay, me
Yeah,
and this person had a history. And we both realized mutually, yo, this ain't for us. But I love you enough where I don't want to ever lose contact with you. So I want to be now. You're a part of my life now. You understand
yeah.
what I'm saying? Just not on that level. You know what I mean? Like, and I really want you here. Like, I'm glad you're here. I'm very open and honest about that shit. You just can't, like, at some point you just gotta stop lying. You know what I mean? And I got tired of lying. Like, I think that's the best thing that ever happened to me. People always like, "Yo, Daniel, what changed?" I said, I stopped lying to women. I stopped trying to play the game with them. I stopped trying to be slick. I stopped trying to fucking
See, I think that's one of my
manipulative.
benefits.
I ain't with that.
That's one of my benefits. I'm like so truthful with you that
Mm-hmm.
that's probably why I'm willing to like go hard at
True,
you
T
because
baby, true.
definitely. Um, I'm one of them people like I'm so honest that like so if you came at me crazy, now I'm looking at you like no, you violating because you knew what the fuck this was. Like I ain't sell you a dream or
Mm-hmm.
fucking nothing. Like you knew exactly what you signed up for.
Right,
But yeah,
right.
I had to get that off because I think that's one of the dumbest shit I see regularly on social media. Motherfuckers just wanting to pop out with a relationship 9 months in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
all these bitches they probably done forgot. I'm good. I'm in the clear. I done got my 90 days out the way. Like, oh,
You know what's
and I don't be,
crazy?
and I don't care about losing no bitches either. That's another thing.
Nah,
I
nah.
think I like a lot of niggas do it because a lot of niggas be scared to lose their hoes when they get into a relationship.
That was me for a very long time.
No, I can lose. I
That
can
was
lose
me.
every one of you bitches. Just know if this relationship don't work out, and I say I'm back outside, I'm back outside, and y'all will be right the fuck back. I ain't.
Yeah, see, nah, that was me. I was scared to lose. I wanted everybody to be everything. You know what I'm saying? I that's me, my own personal trauma that I had to get over. I lost so many important people. Excuse me. I lost so many important people in my life. I felt like I had to lie to keep people. You know what I'm saying? And you ever seen that meme where they go, um, I lied I lied to keep people loving you. You understand what I'm saying? You ever seen that? I don't remember the other part, but it's like 2 parts. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that was me. Like, I was a person like, nah, I'm a lie. Make sure I just want you around. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to not leave. So I would try to do things I don't do none of that shit no more. You either gonna be cool or you not. You know my situation. You know what's up. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm doing. But I want you in my life. But if you don't want to be a part, if you don't want to be gang, that's fine. Don't be gang. Just get the fuck out my face. Be trying to tell me why you don't want to be gang. I don't give a fuck anymore. If you don't want to be gang, salute. And you know what I'm saying? Hope all is well. Love and respect. Like, I really mean that. And to me, what I'm learning about myself is that's for men and women. That's family and friends. That's enemies. That's anybody. This is the life that I'm living. And this is, if you want to be a part of it, you want to be a part of it. But if you don't, then it's on you. It's on you. I'm no longer catering or coddling the motherfuckers. No more. That shit over with.
Like, it's different for me as I mature, because I never was friends with exes.
Okay.
Young me. Once we stop hunching, it's over. I'm out. Yeah. I can't get that pussy no more. You serious? For real? I fuck out of here. I don't even know what the fuck is you around for. Like, I
can't get that pussy no more. For real? You serious?
Beat it, bitch. I don't fucking. The fuck is your purpose? But as I matured, it was more like, no, like, you know, I really fuck with that person, and we can still be cool. Like, I don't even be wanting it. Like, I'm good on that.
See, I'm a personality guy, so I don't care how good you look. Like some of my women, as far as looks go, are questionable. And I admit that. Like, I'm cool. You know, they might be built weird. They might not be the cutest girl in the face. But one thing you can never gonna be able to say is that she weird. She's really like one of the coolest people. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of the coolest people in the world. I'm just always gonna be around good personality. Any girl on which she gonna like music. We're gonna be able to talk. She's worldly. She's smart. She's intelligent. She's not no bum. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's where my thing is. Like, I like cool women. You know, she might not be the cutest, might not be built the best, but she's cool as a motherfucker. Like, she cool for me. So what happens with me is I tend to want to remain the coolness, even though sometimes you may need some time apart. You know what I'm saying? To get it together. But once you get it together, it's like, all right, okay, she's still cool. Like, okay, perfect example of that is what I always say. My ex-wife, me and my ex-wife took some time to get our emotions and shit about our divorce and it not working. Once we got over that, my ex-wife is just the coolest chick in the world. Like really, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that just happened. Like, Sherelle, same way. Once me and Sherelle took that little time away from each other and got the friendship, like, all right, we are friends, we love one another. We cool as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that simple. Like, I
don't hate it. I don't hate it.
Yeah. And then like my ex, I can't be like, well, I gonna say I can't, but I prefer not to be friends. Not because we not over the emotional side of it, but just some people just ain't good for your energy the way they are. It don't make them bad people, but how they move and how you move is just two ends of the spectrum. Yeah, you just gotta all right, go ahead, baby, do about your business. I hope you find what you're looking for, love and respect. You know what I'm saying? That's
yeah.
what I'm
I don't like I said, I try. I'm cordial with, and I would say cool with maybe a handful of exes. But not many, just because a lot of times, like I said, the younger me, it wasn't so much about staying friends once we broke it up. Like, the shit went bad afterwards. Like,
that's because you was a fuck boy.
No, I just didn't want to be. No, listen, I just didn't believe in being friends. Yo.
Oh, okay.
after this. It was like I always say, like, even in all of my relationships, I've never broke up with nobody
Broke up
except
with
for one
one.
person.
I
Yeah,
broke up with
one
two
person in
people.
my
Two.
my
Two.
entire life, and um,
Three.
normally that shit runs its course. Like, no, you just adding fucking things, man. It's not that many.
Nah, that's it is because I broke up with Lord Tiffany because she was wilding.
Oh, you was talking about you. I was like, nah, I didn't have that many.
Oh no,
Oh,
no,
you was counting
I'm
yours.
saying think about mine because I'm saying you say I don't break up with girls. I'm saying thinking like, all right, I broke up with her, and I broke up with her. Yeah, so I'm for it, but that's it. MUA
Yeah,
Liz said what was said for this again. You missed it. You should have been on time. Show started at 12:07. You should have been here. Look now she don't know what she talking about. Look now she know what she talking about. She gonna lash out. All right, damn, you just doing too much. What are you talking about? She don't even know what she talking about. That's why I love this podcast, yo. Oh man,
you knew this podcast started at 12 o'clock, and you thought that you could come in here at
at
12:35.
12:35 and get the scoop, get the back page. You better watch it when it go live. And let somebody in the comments to tell you. You're not ready back. They put the rewind button on your feed. Fucking
Hey,
small
that's
head, big head
crazy.
wearing that. You feel me?
No, listen. And what's even crazier is that even though females that I'm cool with, it's not a weird tension.
Right.
Maybe one of them. It's a little weird. But outside of that one, like, we good. Like, I can see them and not give, like, I ain't worried
Yeah.
about who you fucking with. We ain't in no compromising position.
Oh, I'm sorry. Listen. All right, so I guess we gotta give her a recap. Don't not too much on Liv.
You can give it a recap. That's your way, not mine.
We initially started talking about why people get on social media and hide, like, post a picture of who they with and then cover their face up. Then that turned into women coming to you as women, and I said these bitch ass men becoming men as men now. And then we got into just understanding that you don't have to be enemies with all your exes. Like, there is people who you create a bond with, that even though that level of relationship didn't work, you can demote them or they can demote you, and it'll be the perfect fit for y'all bond. Maybe girlfriend, boyfriend didn't work for y'all, but friend, may work. You know what I'm saying? Somebody you talk to from time to time may work. Just because you don't have to hate a person just because this level of relationship didn't work. Which brings me to my next topic. I hate these wired headphones. And I'm speaking. This is gonna sound crazy coming from me, but I'm speaking from a married man's perspective. Why is marriage the end all be all in today's climate still? Is marriage the end all be all in today's climate?
If that's what you want. If that's what you want out of life, marriages.
Let me tell you where this question stems from. Joe Budden, right, posted him and his lady. This is their 4-year anniversary, and
So beautiful.
yes, beautiful.
Congratulations
to them. But he posted his caption was so profound.
It was. I read it.
It was so profound, and because I'm at that point in my relationship, I understand the feeling of what he's saying. So he said these great things, and when you come from just being a fuck nigga when it came to women and doing wild shit, when you find that motherfucker that makes you want to be different different, want to mature. It's a feeling that's just, well, for up until today that I couldn't explain.
Mm-hmm.
So I went in the comments and I keep saying women go, well, marry her. Where's her ring? Why you didn't marry her? Like, and now that I'm at this level of understanding, even though I'm married, I don't think marriage has to be the end all be all if you and your partner is okay with that.
I love how our poets always kind of go full circle.
Yeah.
You saw all of those. Why don't you marry her? Where's the ring at?
Mm-hmm.
For validation. There are too many people that seek validation of others. That woman know Joe love her. That woman know if tomorrow she looked at that nigga and said, babe, I want to get married, it would be a fucking 2-week hiatus of the pod because they gonna go get married and they gonna be on a fucking honeymoon somewhere exotic than a motherfucker, and we gonna get to see her in some skimpy bikinis. Shout out to her. And you gonna see Joe dressed ridiculous, like them fucking sandals he had on in the picture with them two on the balcony.
Right.
Fucking hate that Joe. I hated them sandals, bro.
But he
I don't
living,
know
yo.
who you.
He
I
living.
don't know who the fuck your stylist is, and I know it's not her. She just love you and she let you dress like that. But that's crazy.
Yo, MUA Liz says it's all about what they want. So the ones who said that are speaking for them and not anybody else. It's past validation. That's what they want. So people pour their thoughts and perspectives on some people put their thoughts and perspectives on everybody else. And that is the facts. But I'm saying from a married standpoint, if you two have an understanding, I don't understand why people allow outsiders to. I'm gonna tell you a story. I'm gonna tell you a true story. True. This is very true, and this is just I'm transparent here. The tide is changing now, right? My wife's parents, I'm not gonna say didn't approve of us being married, but I think they had a different idea of how it was supposed to go. So they gave us a little pushback. Well, you know what I'm saying? Gave us a little pushback. They spoke their mind. They really made it clear that they really didn't care for the way we were, living and leading our lives. And at first, it bothered me, right? And her mom said maybe two things that I didn't particularly care for. And what it caused is I found myself trying to, I guess, overcompensate or impress. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily her, but it was more so like a thing of like, I can do this. I know I'm a good man. I can be a good husband. I deserve your daughter. And just recently, we was in the car and we were talking, and I was like, yeah, something. I can't remember what we was talking about. But I was like, something. I gotta do it. And she was like, why? And I was like, because I don't want your mother saying. She said, yo, I care about my mother, but when it comes to this, I don't give a fuck what she say. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't have, and she's basically saying, yo, you don't have to do this for that because I don't give a fuck about that. Do this for this. You know what I'm saying? And while I know, I know what she was saying was the right thing, I guess I needed to hear it. So when she said it, I was like, nah, she's right. I'm bugging. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to do too much. You know what I mean? And
you was really trying to prove something to somebody that don't matter.
Yeah. And not and no disrespect to her mom, because I don't mean her mother doesn't matter to
but
life, but
inside
to this
that
situation, yes, she doesn't matter at all. Yeah. So, and it was like, nah, she's right. I'm doing too the fuck much. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be, honestly don't know what I was trying to be.
It's imagery. Yo, people like to be seen a certain way by certain people. And when that shit
Yeah.
start to matter to you, you start being goofy.
Yeah, and
You start
I
being
just
goofy.
didn't. My main thing was I
The main
love
thing is
this
the
woman.
main thing.
Yeah, the main thing is I love that. I love that. But the main thing for me was, yo, I love the shit out this woman. And you don't understand the fucking trials and tribulations and the growth I had to make her happy. And because you wasn't here, you not getting it. You wasn't here when I was being a fuck nigga. You wasn't here when I was on my bullshit. You wasn't here when we was breaking up every fucking weekend for 4 months straight. You wasn't here when all that bad shit was going on. So to get here, it bothered the shit out of me that we are here and we got here and you didn't say nothing while all that other shit was going on. You don't wait till we get finally get the fucking, how you trying to get the fucking things in line and they finally lock in to when the gears lock in like this. Nah, you don't get to do that. So I felt offended. You know what I'm saying? But I
Yeah,
was
I mean,
I was I was
it
wrong.
happens.
Yeah, I was wrong. And
Listen,
my,
can I can I
my
can I
lady
stay
checked
on
me.
the topic of the
Yes.
merge thing? And I'm stealing something from a couple of days from now. I'm
Okay.
stealing something.
Okay.
You said married people are foolish.
Yeah.
Why are you married if you want an open relationship and you want to sleep with others? You
Mm-hmm.
truly haven't met the one if you're doing this. Folks are crazy.
Okay. Yeah. Somebody posted that on Twitter, and I just wanted to know what y'all thought. You know what I'm saying? That's not necessarily my sentiments. Me personally, I don't necessarily feel. I do feel like if you're just gonna fuck around with people, if you're gonna be in an open relationship, not necessarily why get married, but because I can't tell people not to get married and when they get married. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not here to tell nobody not to get married or how you got to be married. But and this is a great question for you because your lifestyle is different from mine. Me personally, I don't want to share. I'm cool without sharing. I don't have no desire to have two women. Like I'm cool. So I'm not here to judge, but it's just I can honestly say it's just not for me. And a part of me does not understand why you get in these committed, not you, but why do people take the vows of marriage, because it's supposed to still mean something. Why do people take these vows only to fuck around with other people?
This is like a multi-layered
Take your
thing.
time. Take your time.
So I'm gonna start with exactly what you just said. When your main thing is the main thing, that's what's most important.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, you may have gotten married, but what is you and your wife? What's you and your wife's thought process? Like, what's you and your wife's desires? You understand what I'm saying? You in a marriage, I had this conversation with a buddy of mine. He was with a young lady. They was dating, and she wanted to have threesomes. And he was just like, nah, I'm a one woman man, and da 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 da. Well, how are you gonna be a one woman man, but you don't want to do or make your one woman happy?
And to me, when you say that, I would say I would just find me another woman.
And that's fine. But you
Because
have to understand, you can't say that's who I want to be with, and also
yes, I
say,
can.
listen, you can say that, but it's a part of she not telling you she want to be with like something that's just not that you're not with.
I mean, in order for me, what I'm saying is, this is what I'm saying. If that would be a part of my wanting to be with or not, you understand what I'm saying? That would be discussed. That would be prerequisite. You wouldn't have to wait. You wouldn't wait until we get married and you go, I want to sleep with other women or other men. I want to bring other people into our bedroom. No, then we need to get this annulled.
And like I said, that's why I said it's what you agree with. This was in that dating stage. Like he met her knowing this is what she wanted,
Okay.
and spent the entire relationship trying to change her into wanting something else.
Now, see, I wouldn't do that. If you told me you wanted to have an open relationship, then I would just say no. I'm cool on that. And I think a lot of times people don't tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? People don't tell the truth about shit.
It's very, very true. And this is one thing that bothers me. I've always told people if you're going to have threesomes in your relationship, have that conversation at the beginning. You don't have to have them all at the beginning. You just have to have the conversation.
Yeah.
I like this. This don't have to be an everyday thing, but every now and then we might be out and, the mood might so strike us. Are you into that kind of thing?
Right.
No, you're not? All right, that's cool. I can respect that.
Yeah.
But if you with it and I'm with it, then we with it. Because I've always said, anytime that I've had a threesome, it's never been on no selfish shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's been, no, me and my and babe, I want you to go find, you pick the bitch. I don't need to.
Nah, I don't.
So,
I'm cool.
but that's, like I said, it's all in the relationship.
The communication has to be intact.
And your relationship.
Yeah.
So, I say that people, you can get married and still get down like that, because I know a ton of people that do it. And I saw something in the comments. I don't do sharing, especially if we married. Why? You been sharing?
Yeah, marriage doesn't change that for me.
Marriage doesn't
if y'all have an open relationship and y'all love each other and y'all decide that y'all gonna have an open relationship, the marital state, you can't get married and be like, yo, now that we married, no more of that.
You can't stop.
You sound crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you look
and sound
ridiculous.
crazy. Yeah, but if you fucking like off the top, like, nah, yo, it's gonna be me and you. You know what I'm saying? We not with it. You know what I mean? But
like I tell people, I like women that like women.
Okay.
So if
I like women that like to look at women. Like we can look. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I like women.
In your openness, can a woman bring another dick in?
No.
Okay. Why not?
We had this conversation about the cuckold thing on the last Friday. Yo, I'm never okay with saying another nigga hit my lady.
Got it. You right. Okay. You right.
Because in that instance, a part of that is cuckolding. Like you watching another random nigga that y'all brought in fucking drill your lady to the wall while you get some head.
I would die. I would die. Because you know why I would die? This is why I would die. This is funny as shit. This is why I would die.
T-Baby, I had to share my ex with the whole city. So at this point, it is a double standard. I'd rather not,
Shit.
It's like I was fucking dating a glory hole. Like, this shit is crazy.
Just talk, yo. Just talk.
It's not a double standard. I'm just making a stance that it's not a requirement. If my lady is into other women and she want to have threesomes and we agree to that, cool.
All right, listen.
It's very okay to share as long as the person is telling me up front I'm sharing. I didn't know I was sharing, and she was giving that pussy up out of both pants legs. Like, fucking crazy.
Yo, this is why I can't no person can come into me and my lady bedroom. But this is why a man can't come in. I'm a fucking beat later fuck up. Because these niggas, who I am, ain't none of these niggas look like me. They're live light. I'm a fucking shooter. I'm gonna shoot the both of them niggas. Like, cause I know it's gonna be some 5'7", dark skin with a full beard, and here I am 6'2", no beard, big as a motherfucker. Like, I'm gonna have to kill it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ever just seen somebody look at this like guy, you be looking like, man, don't none of these niggas look like me. Is that my own? I don't have many insecurities, but that's my one thing that I be like, damn,
It's not be the look of the nigga. I just don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not into no another man. And let me tell you why. I don't give a fuck about your penis size or none of that shit. About that. None of that shit is relevant. My lady is like here on this pedestal. Mm-hmm. And none of you niggas is worthy of her. Mm-hmm. I had to earn her. Right. So if you can fucking hit my lady, if you can hit my lady, then is my lady even deserving to be like, no, like me and you can't be on the same level, my guy. We cannot be on the fucking same level.
You ever been cheated on and found out who the nigga was? And
yes,
not from a perspective.
My ex was a fucking glory hole. Like the fuck?
You keep going back to that.
This was a doorknob. Everybody got a turn.
And I can't keep laughing at you, man. Yeah, no, but yeah, I do feel like, you know, because I had to kill this whore. Because if one of them Jadakiss, like, I keep telling y'all, the guys that live like, is like, she like Lakeith Stanfield, Jadakiss, the nigga from BMF show, both the niggas from BMF show. Like, I had to, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking and I'm like, damn. It ain't no fat niggas on her Serato.
What you gotta do is you just gotta fucking go in your bedroom one day dressed as one of them niggas. Like, just dress like that and fucking and get some of her makeup and like fuck one of your eyes up so you can be fucking turned. Because now Southwest T is a heavy set big nigga with one fucked up eye. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can pull that off.
Nah, she just seen Idris Elba last night. That's a fine ass man right there. I wanted to fucking kill her ass. Maybe Liv finds all the niggas. Hell no. But you know what though? And not to make this about too much on me and Liv. I don't never not get compliments. I get told I'm fine at least 76 times a day. I like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't have like, it's not like a low self-esteem or I'm lacking something. Nah, I get told I'm a fine motherfucker at least 853 times a week. So I that's facts.
Like I said,
but the niggas still don't look like me.
Thing. Yeah, it's just your thing. Like I said, my thing is, my lady is my queen. So it's like, even and when I say like people
time out. You only got to kill one time to be considered a murderer. Watch yourself. Go ahead, though.
When my lady is my queen, so like when we deal with other women, like that's my tag team partner, bitch. We the Legion of Demons. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. It ain't like it's me, fuck my lady, let me go crazy with this other bitch. No. It's like, but you don't even know what man my lady Gray do to you. Like, we can ready wow your life out, send you the fuck up out of here.
Nah, that's facts.
Like, that's my mindset.
Yeah. Now I like the fact that me and Liv can look at like people together, and I say people because as much as I can look at women, she can look at men. That shit don't bother me at all. Like, I want to know the niggas she think is fine. Oh, he fine or he handsome. We went to a wine festival this weekend, and shout out to that wine festival. Hey, boy, listen. Hey, boy. Hey, look at me.
I'm looking dead at you.
Next year? Ooh, next year. We in there. That's a nice motherfucking... it was a situation, boy. Yeah, and I'm not gonna act like it was like, you know,
waiting on a phone call, like, I
This is why you didn't get a phone call, because I didn't think we were going to stay there that long because it was raining. But where we was at was so perfect. Even if it rained, we could have stayed. We ended up staying.
Yeah, I was in this bitch like,
yeah.
I saw y'all in the background of a video and said, oh, all right, well, okay.
You seen us in the background of a video?
I said, oh, all right. Niggas just not gonna call me. Fuck y'all then. I said, having a good old time in the background. I went back to the story 3 times. But
it was nice in there. I ain't gonna hold
this a bitch.
It was nice in there. I was gonna call you, but it like drizzled the whole time. So I'm like, so I kept telling Leah like, as soon, because it was in the grass and it was nice though. But it was just like, yo, I said, as soon as this shit get to raining real crazy, where we at in the back start to get wet.
And like I seen the fits, and I said, "Ooh, I got a fit for this." Like I had found a fit and everything. I was ready.
Nah, my sister said they do that every year. I ain't gonna hold you. We is at that shit. Lord willing, we is at that shit.
And then I seen somebody video. First of all, I don't know who creep ass it was, but they fucking like showed your sister from 5 minutes from behind as they walked up on her. It's mad crazy.
Yo, they love my sister, yo. My sister, them niggas think my sister is so fine.
No.
Like, and don't get me wrong, she's a very beautiful young lady. Shout out to Snuggles.
Your sister is fucking, she's fucking gorgeous. She's fucking fine shit.
Yeah, right. So I get it, you know what I'm saying? She's a beautiful girl.
But it was still a little creepy. I was just like, and me, here I am, watching the video because I'm trying to see what the motherfucker looked like till they got round on the side, and it was just sister. I said, "Oh, that's bullshit right there." That was, even though I was being a creep with him, it wasn't a chill.
No, my sister's a beautiful woman. Shout out to my sister. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. I love my sister. That's my baby. But so that was a thing. You seen Leah in the comments talking about it was wall-to-wall niggas. Good luck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Have at it. Her homegirl was there with us. She was trying to whisper that it was niggas, and you know what I mean? Just go ahead, live. And the reason why I'm like that, is because you can't. It's one of them things where you can't. I just don't believe in handcuffing adults, though, yo. I'm just not into that shit. I don't believe in curfews. I don't believe in trying to tell a motherfucker what they can and can't wear. I need you to just be smart enough to understand what you're doing. You understand what I'm saying? Understand perspectives. Yes, I can wear this shirt with my ass and my titties hanging out. However, it draws the wrong kind of attention that you may not want. So I want you to be able to be conscious enough to make a decision. Nah, I'm gonna put some pants on because this is just too much. Or if you want to wear it, just understand the type of attention you just bring to yourself. I just like arming people with the information. I'm really not into handcuffing adults. I'm not telling you what time you got to come in the house. That shit's stupid. You understand what I'm saying? All I ask is be there when I call because it's 4 a.m. and it's the wilderness out here. Answer the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to make sure you're safe. Or bring me something from Wawa's when I used to eat bad. You know what I mean? But it's just like, I'm just not into handcuffing people, yo. I want you to be able to be an adult. I want you to be able to have fun. I want you to be able to laugh with your friends. I want you to be able to say, ooh, that nigga is fine, because I'm going to say that bitch is fat. Like, I hate the idea of handcuffing adults, yo. That shit is annoying to me. It's not supposed to be that way.
No, and I agree with you. Like, that's why, you know, I struggle with people having to understand my choices of how I date.
Right.
Like, you have all the freedom in the world to do what you want because you don't belong to me. We're not together. Mm-hmm. But understand, to be my lady, there's a certain level of requirement that I require.
Right.
And I don't have no problem with you. Like, I get it all the time because I'm open about poly relationships and, you know, shit like that, that women automatically assume that it has to be like that. No, it does not have to be like that.
Nah, that's facts.
What is me and your dynamic? Don't worry about the dynamic that was here before you, or, you know, I saw you and this was going on. No. Understand that every situation is different.
Mm-hmm.
And I could be with one woman. Like I tell people I've had multiple body relationships, but I've also had multiple relationships where I was just with one person. Like
Right.
none of them shit worked out. So it ain't none of them a prerequisite. Like that's why the fuck I'm outside now.
Right. Nah, I get it. I get it. Do you think
Like,
it's
and I
you?
always tell people, love is love. Like when you find that love that you refuse to lose, it's different.
When you find
And
that
that's
love that you scared to lose,
true. Yes, that you scared to lose.
I think
And you
I
don't.
think you gotta be scared. You got like, and I don't mean like scared like a person like you scared she gonna beat you up, but when you start worrying about the consequences of your heart,
Yes.
it's like, oh, like I couldn't imagine like the and I sometimes on this pod we have real conversations, and because I'm the type of person that pulls from experience, it sounds like all I'm doing is just talking about the same thing, same thing, same thing. But y'all don't understand how much I've grown in this last, if we're gonna be all the way honest, in this last 9, 10 months. A lot has happened, a lot has changed. And I'm not even talking about like my health and stuff. I'm just talking about who I am as a person, who I want to be perceived as, who I want to, the type of love I want. All of that changed for me in like the last, probably since like September, October, up until now. So because I'm a person that pulls from experience, I can only talk about what's been going on when it comes to this in the last 10 months. And nigga, I wouldn't be able to breathe if me and Leah didn't like work right now. Not only because of the greatness of her, but the effort that I'm putting in order to maintain and match her greatness. I never did none of this before. You
No.
know what I mean?
And that's dope. I want to address something because you know it's our Wild Out Wednesday episode,
Talk to
and we
me.
haven't been as wild, and y'all gotta appreciate that.
Yeah, this was kind of like it's like a serious so far.
Yeah.
Go ahead though.
And I'ma still be serious. You know, I was accused of never having nothing nice to say about women.
What's that?
Somebody who occasionally watches the pod, you know, they don't watch it regularly. They just see clips that other people send them.
Okay.
And I would just like to say, where the fuck was you at today? When we was in here showering, running with motherfucking love.
Nah, we gotta chop like when you chop this up, you gotta chop this part up. Like you gotta chop all of this section up when you was because
I'm sending the whole lot.
in reality, truth be told, we love women, bro.
Yeah.
Love
Like,
women.
I think I only come off as me that I'm hard on women because I hold women accountable for their actions.
You do, but you're also very crass and obnoxious.
And yes, that is also true. My guy, what's going on, Rick?
Black Rick, what's up, baby? Hey yo, no, don't speak to that nigga. I'm still waiting on my fucking mint tea from this nigga. You know what's crazy, yo? Sometimes let me I don't hold on. Time
You
out.
got ISO.
I need an ISO. You know what I'm finding out about people, yo? People don't love you like they say they love you, yo. And they just be small shit. You know how motherfucker be like, man, I ain't avoiding that nigga. He want $20. I don't never want no motherfucking money. I ain't trying to be no burden on nobody. I say, yo, I need the fucking mint, ginger, healthy tea shit that he make. He know what I'm talking about. Then he say, all right, cuz, I got you. And then the nigga disappeared.
Yo, you know that nigga be having 40 things. He said, fight him.
I swear to God, I'll pull up. Stop playing. I'll pull up in Sandtown right the fuck. Not now, I'm doing a podcast. But after the podcast, I'll fucking slide down on your block with my fucking bike on 12 o'clock. Fuck is this nigga talking about?
And you know,
but anyway, go ahead.
want to put the gloves on.
What? I put the gloves on? I ain't got no problem putting the gloves on. He better stop playing. I've been fucking eating my healthy shit. I'll fucking wrestle this nigga. And if I fall on him, it's over. Fight over. Fuck, he gonna punch his way out of fucking 500 pounds of pressure. That's over with. I'm not moving.
But no, I listen, I work on outside of every day in life. I work on finding a better way to say certain things.
But you shouldn't though.
But on this podcast, this shit is greater than us.
Yes.
And it would be selfish of me to not say that shit the exact way it come from right here in my heart.
Yes, Lord.
See, when I'm out in the
only way I talk.
Every day, I have to think because, you know, I'm normally in places of business when I'm outside.
Right.
I want y'all to understand. Yes, they should say you should watch everything that you say on the internet because it'll come back. If it come back to bite me, it'll be honest. I never lied to y'all. I didn't do this for likes. I didn't do it for clicks. Mm-hmm. I just said how I felt.
Mm-hmm.
So if you feel like I'm hard on women or I be bashing women, no, I'm just unapologetically myself with them. I just told you really how I felt about what you were doing.
Yeah.
So no disrespect is intended. I really want you to understand that. No disrespect is intended, even when I use the B word.
Yeah, I love my bitches. My bitches know I love them.
Yeah. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful, but I just want you to know that you can't play over here. This ain't the playground.
You shouldn't and you know what's crazy? We have this conversation, but change it because this is what you want them to know. You don't want them to know that you can't play over here, but you want them to understand that you mean what you say and you say what you mean.
Yeah. So like, if you can play over here, that's fine. Just know that I'm gonna hold you accountable to what you said.
Accountable. Yeah.
I'm gonna hold you accountable to what you do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if that bothers you, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That it bothers you, but maybe after you get off the pod, you will go and just look in a mirror real quick and think, damn, am I feeling the way because it hit a little too close to home? And confront the things that's really triggering those emotions.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to try something. Keep talking, but I want to try something. To the people in the audience, if you guys have a question that you would like me or EV to answer about anything, post it.
Put it in the comments and we're gonna answer it.
And I'm saying that because we just be talking and sometimes we talk and I was listening to I was on Kat's pod the other day when you was on there and shout out to Kat and she was saying sometimes y'all just talk and don't listen. You know what I'm saying? So I would like if y'all have questions or if y'all would want it, you know what I'm saying? This is the time to be transparent. We've been open books here today, you know? And, you know, I always say that because sometimes we do be talking and because it's just me and you Friday pod, love Friday pod. Shout out to the people who tuned in to Friday's pod. It was a success. We right back this Friday. The live studio audience bluffed it, so I'm not even gonna say live studio audience. Fuck y'all. I have been debating. We were supposed to have a special guest last week. I know that person's not available this week. We trying to work on some scheduling things. Mm-hmm. But we tell all of y'all, if you want to pull up and be a guest on the show, come on down. Only if your fucking your registration is good because somebody tried to pull up and they passed the 6 spot.
No. They So at the studio, somebody had an access code. They access denied here. So, they not allowed at the studio.
So make sure you fucking get with EV And make sure your fucking registration card is good.
Yeah, that shit was.
And we be there Fridays at 7. You know what I'm saying? You know, pod
Yeah,
start at 8. We there Friday at
in
7. Yeah.
7. You know,
Yeah.
we gonna be a little bit better than we was. We gonna have everything set up early.
Yeah,
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 listen,
yeah, yeah.
and that's the reality. That's the reality. Let me. I just want to talk on this. I just, y'all probably ready to kill me again.
Talk to me.
And I'm not body shaming. Just
Okay.
want to start this off.
Saying you're not
But
body shaming and then going into the body shame is crazy. But go ahead.
I just want you ladies to start acting how you look.
Shit.
Confidence
Oh,
is key.
shit.
There's nothing wrong with being confident.
Ooh, do y'all ever consider past relationships as a success, or because y'all did not work, it's an automatic fail? I can answer that if you want to go.
I'm gonna let you go first because you had more successful relationships than I did.
All my relationships are a success because I learned something for them to prepare me for this ultimate relationship that I'm in right now. I had to go through that with my ex-wife. I had to go through what I went through with my ex-girl. Like I've only had 3 official relationships, and I count relationships as the people that you live with. So I only had 3 women that I lived with in my life. And I had to learn something in the first 2. Now, of course, I had other girls I dealt with. I've learned from. I just feel like every time it don't work out, after you get over the emotions about it, the silver lining is the lesson you're supposed to be learning. I learned from my first wife. Just because you love a person, don't mean y'all supposed to go into that level. You know what I'm saying? Y'all supposed to enter another level just because you love a person. If you know for a fact you're unhappy, and in turn you're making her unhappy, and it just was a vice versa. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? That's that. I learned from my ex, my previous relationship, that just because you love and respect a person and communicate with a person, they don't necessarily have to communicate, respect, and love you back, no matter what. And sometimes just because you want greatness for a person, that don't mean that they want greatness for themselves. So those 2 lessons, valuable lessons I learned, prepared me for what I'm doing right now. So that makes all of them a success. Every woman I've ever dealt with, I learned something from, and I was successful. You know what I'm saying? The girl who fucking made me her side nigga, then made me her boyfriend and cheated on me the next night, she is the reason that my lady loves me sexually. Like you just learn something from everybody. If you can't learn from somebody, then you're dealing with the wrong people. Get those people out of your life.
Oh, hey, Cat.
I said,
Let me tell you something.
man, fuck you. That's my nigga.
Cat, we gonna add you to this live because if you think we about to read these Aaliyah full page letters that you writing in these comments, we not doing that today, yo. We is not doing that today. Shout out to my man I Am Neverson, one of the funniest comics in the game right now, man. Dude is fucking hilarious.
So shout out to him. Love and respect.
Yeah, like I gotta fucking go back two pages just to read the shit from the beginning.
I'll read it though. DB, that's how I look. That's how I look at them as well. So why do people assume that single people have something wrong with them? Why are people worth anything if they are in a relationship or married? I can answer that. I think people have an aesthetic that okay, let me say this. I think we live in a world where the frame don't matter as long as the picture is good. And that's how people live. That's how people that's how people come up and been conditioned to think. That's just like back in the day when the husband used to have a whole side family across town, but it went unnoticed and nobody ever talked about it because he took care of this family here. He just worked hard enough or had enough money to provide for 2 families. So it looks like, damn, yo really doing good. He got his wife, he got his kid, and whole time he over here being a fucking miscreant, and he got Miss Della over here, and that's how Lord Tamika was born, who 15 years younger than you. You understand what I'm saying? And but it doesn't go sad because it's just like, yeah, but he doing what he's supposed to. From the looks of things, he's being a man. He's taking care of his responsibility. He's taking care of his family. When in reality, you shouldn't just. I think people are single. I think some people that are single, they are the problem. And I think some people just want to be single. And then sometimes it could be a combination of both. Some people are single because they know they're the problem. And I think the ultimate goal is to have somebody to share your life with. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why people push relationship. That's why people push marriage. Because when you find somebody that's your equal in the gears lock, I keep saying that, when you find somebody to lock in with, it's really a beautiful fucking thing. And I'm not just saying that because I'm happily married and it fuck me. It don't have nothing to do with me. I'm a person who is got the gears locked in. I've seen what it look like when the gears finally lock in, because it's sometimes that shit just don't it just don't work. You know what I mean? So when you finally find somebody that this shit come together with, it's the most beautiful thing in the world. And I think everybody should at least experience it. I hope I answered your question.
I have nothing to say about this topic.
I hear a lot of people say that's why you are single to people as if that's a disease. It's not a disease, but it is to me, unless I feel I don't feel anybody should be single. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean when I say that is,
hold on. I am never. If you want to come up and chime in, my brother, you welcome to. Request the live, and we'll bring you up.
Okay, yeah, that's how that go. If you want to be on the show, just request the live.
Yeah,
but I do, and I only don't feel like people should be single because the beautifulness of finding somebody that you have to share your life with. Do y'all listen to the Carter's album? Y'all listen to the Carter's album? Why not?
I don't like. I'm not a fan. You know this.
Oh, listen, the Carter's album is Jay-Z and Beyonce putting on a clinic of not necessarily how to be in a relationship, but how to love somebody, how to have undying love for somebody. It's really a art piece of just going through things, ups, downs, love, loss, pain, happiness, smiling, sorrow. It's everything. But what the point of the album is, no matter what we go through, it's me and you, my nigga. But it's me and you. The point of so you can't never. And I think everybody should experience that. So I'm not here to tell nobody, yo, don't be single, or you gotta find somebody. But when you do, or if you decide to, because everybody do what they do, I encourage everybody to do what they feel is best. But when you decide, or when you find this, you never want to let this go. With the right person, when it's just like everything is just all that shit lined up, you never want to let this go. I promise you that. You never want to let this go.
And that's dope. I think when people say because you can kind of tell why some people are single.
Okay.
You can kind of look at a person and go and be around them for a minute and go, no, you single because that right there is a red flag to most adults.
Adults.
Male, female. That behavior is a red flag. I can admit that I'm single because, one, my lifestyle was hard for women to accept because, like I said, they go into it feeling like it's a prerequisite. it. Um, I'm also probably single because I'm wild as fuck. And a motherfucker be like, I'm not putting up with that. Not understanding that you probably could be the reason I calm down. Because single behavior and relationship behavior is two different things.
Okay.
Um, I'm also probably single because my communication sucks. My transparency, my honesty is good, but it's really hard for me to express how I feel because I'm a very emotional person and my emotions be all over the place. So I'm trying to explain them to you, but it's helter skelter, it's here, it's there, and now you confused. You like, nigga, I don't know what the fuck wrong with you. And I'm like, I just told you. And you like, yeah, but I didn't understand. So, um, you any woman that I date is going to have patience
Yeah. I
because
heard you
I'm
say the other day you had trust issues, and I just looked at the phone like this nigga gotta grow up. like, like, like you just
no,
yo,
but
you want to
but my
I tell you
trust
all the
issues
time.
aren't like relationship based. Like,
Yeah, but
and I was
trust issues, that shit trickles down to everything. If you
no
don't
listen, and
trust
it
something, you
does,
don't trust something.
and I explained that on the live. I said that I am my trust issues come from you know being in situations with people and them violating my trust.
Yeah, but see where you
Okay.
going wrong with the trust issues. I heard what you said the other day. But where you're going wrong is you're not learning from your issues. I tell you all the time. And like this, you one of them people that you get burnt by the stove and you stay out the whole kitchen. You understand what I'm saying? That's you. You stay out the stove. You get burnt by the stove one time. Ah, damn, fuck my finger. Now you don't want to go in the whole kitchen. And to me, you didn't learn anything. You just avoiding shit. And that's
Oh
why
yeah.
you don't fucking. I'm not gonna say that's why you don't grow because I can't. I'm not. This is not a bash EV thing. It's just from where I'm at, from where I'm standing as somebody who we're very close. We talk a lot. We have intimate conversations. You know shit about me that don't nobody know. I know shit about you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just we have these conversations, and all I hear when I talk to you sometimes is I wish this nigga allowed himself to grow because you're a beautiful human being, bro. But you so caught up in purgatory of how you in your mind of how you think or thought it was supposed to go. And my nigga, it just don't work like that sometimes.
No, it's very true. I had a conversation with somebody just last night. And I was explaining that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, good
Hey,
afternoon,
Sam.
good afternoon.
I'm looking at
I'm listening though, either.
I don't know.
I just it's a lot easier now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that I have a avenue to be a little bit more transparent
Okay.
because, like as I said, I didn't have that place where I could kind of talk to other men. We've had this conversation. Like there is, as men, we are put into this place where we can't really be true about our feelings and the things that's going on because you judged unfairly.
Yeah.
Like I saw something the other day where it was like, um, God, the men you left down here is really getting into their soft girl era. And I was just like, yo, this is why y'all don't understand. This is why men don't be honest with y'all.
That's a great fucking point, bro. I
This is
didn't
why
see that,
men
but
don't communicate with
that's
y'all
why we
because
don't talk to y'all.
the minute that I tell you this is how I feel and this is what I expect from you,
I get ridiculed
now,
for it.
yeah, I get ridiculed for it. So then
Nah.
but then when I keep it in and girl, he don't communicate with me. He don't tell me what's going on with him. I don't never know nothing. And but and you wonder why he cheats. And
Yeah.
I'm not vilifying cheating, but I
Yeah.
want ladies to understand something. The reason that most men have a side bitch is because he feel like he can't be fucking transparent with you. So he bottles shit up. And then he meet a motherfucker that just let him come and do that shit. Like, let him come and talk about why the fucking man at his job get on his nerves and the fucking lady in traffic cut him off. And, like, the way women like to come home and tell a motherfucker about how the bitch at the job rolled the eyes at her, da 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 da. And men sit there and listen to it, not giving two fucks. We don't care about that bitch. All we waiting for you to say is the bitch tried you in the wrong way, and we'll go to your job and snuff the bitch for you for real. But as men, we can't do the same. I can't come in the house and tell you about how they fucking
This
got on my
piece
nerves
of
at work.
my
I got a fucking headache. I'm slightly stressed out because I
Hmm.
have to come home and listen to your shit.
I learned about hair body last night, and I didn't had a regular my whole life, and now I know what hair body is. Like, you know what I'm saying? And but that's the type of shit that you just that post you just said where women said men entering a soft girl era. Boy, that cut me deep. You know why? Because I would be considered a nigga entering this soft girl era because I love like talking and expressing myself. I love that I just have
But
the
you,
room but
I
you
don't think
shouldn't
that's
say
what we
it.
be meaning
It's a
by that
bad thing
though.
to say.
No, but y'all say things that are like clickbait, but it opens up a conversation. So you guys now put out how you feel, right? And now we open the floor up for the
mhm.
conversation, right? So when we say men are entering in a soft era, it's because it's like things like y'all want, like some men out here want women to chase them, you know, and that's
Why?
considered feminine, not masculine. It's not masculine. I mean, it's not feminine for a woman to chase a man. Like
Who's worthy of being chased?
even it's okay. So here's the thing. I've always felt like this. You can set the tone in a relationship based off of how y'all start and how y'all interact with each other in the beginning. For example, if I'm doing all of the chasing and just I don't know, creating an environment to where so like I wear the pants or I'm like, the one to initiate everything first, then that puts me in a position for you to always look at me to lead. But y'all want to be the leader of the household. So if you start by expecting me to lead all the time, then 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna also expect to lead in other areas of the
What do
relationship.
women do when they run up on a man who don't want to lead? Because I don't give a fuck about leading.
That's okay, right? But in a traditional relationship where though like
I hate. Do you know these
what
words triggering? What is it's no such thing as a
what
traditional
traditional?
relationship because there's nothing traditional about you and that person's relationship.
Okay,
Like women want
okay,
y'all feel like
maybe
y'all
not,
shouldn't
maybe
have to
not.
chase.
Okay,
If you are
so
constantly having to run behind a man, initiate everything with that man don't really want you. That's what that is.
but we're talking about the men who turn around and be like, I want you, but you ain't do X, Y, Z to show me that you
Because
wanted
you
me.
have to.
What?
Why do women think? This is the question. This is definitely. Oh, we about to pause. You ready? We about to pause. Get your
No,
shit
no,
off.
no, 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 no,
But we
no,
about to
no, no,
pause,
no, no, no,
cat.
no. Hold on.
We
Before
get
you,
your shit
before you,
off.
hold on. When I paused,
We not.
it
Okay.
wasn't for you to jump right in. I paused because it was a pause as in think about what I'm saying or think about what I could possibly be saying, right? So in a sense of you want me to do everything that you started doing, like It's like y'all know how to get a woman, but then y'all want us to turn around and do everything that y'all was doing to get us. Like, that's weird. Like, you ever heard that phrase, don't introduce me to a vibe that you can't keep up? I have no problem in matching energy. I have no problem in showing you interest. I have no problem even showing you that I'm interested in my own way. But just to expect me to do things exactly how you do it, that's ludicrous to me. Like, I don't expect him to do everything that I would do. Like, I want to be the
So
woman in
what
a
would a woman in
relationship.
a
I
what
want
would a
to,
woman in a
I want to do
relationship?
my own
And
thing.
this my issue with it. Because no relationship is the same. Like, and that's and it's no relationship is the
No,
same.
it's not.
So for
Okay, so
your
in my
ideal relationship,
ideal
like you're
relationship,
speaking for you.
and
Yes,
the
you're
ones
speaking for
that
you.
worked for
You
me,
have your things, your rules and guidelines.
because because when we come on here, I'm not speaking in general. I'm speaking from my experience
Yeah,
and
but
what works for me and
yes,
what doesn't.
absolutely. And that's the only way
Right?
you're supposed to speak. But here's the problem. You say you speak for word, you say you speak for you, but use words like traditional. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay.
So, mhm,
You can't
yeah.
say
So I'll work
traditional
on
and then
that.
say, but I'm gonna do what works for me. It's just like, all right, well, what works for you, or what you know what I'm saying? Now I do agree that it is a set of like standard rules that you can use to like guide any relationship. We don't cheat, we respect one another, we properly communicate. Like those are things that like go in all successful relationships. But there are your things that fucking are like for you and yours. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't necessarily want to be, I don't care to be chased. But if you're interested and you want me to see something that I'm not seeing yet, and you know you want this, what the fuck wrong with chasing me or showing me?
Showing
Why?
you, okay,
If
chasing,
if
that's
I'm
a
who you
bit
want,
much. Because why do we have to do that? Why do we have to establish that if I'm showing up every day,
because showing up
why
every
am I
day is
chasing
chasing
you?
me. You gotta understand. Yes, it is.
No, that's not
If you're
chasing.
showing, you don't think
That's
it's
not
chasing.
chasing. Look, if we already established an interest in each other, I'm no longer chasing
Why
you, and you are not
why would
required
you
to
do
chase
that? I
me.
chase
Like,
my
we
wife
already
every
established an
fucking day.
interest. You're
No, I'm
showing
chasing her. I need her
interest
to know,
every
hey, I'm
day.
right here. You can't stray too far away from me because I'm always in arm's reach. I'm chasing every motherfucking day. And guess what? She doing every day. Chasing me the fuck back. And we running into each other and go, all right, I'm gonna love. Hey baby, what you doing? We chasing every motherfucking day. Chase me. Chase me.
I still believe that's
But that's
showing
all chasing
interest.
is.
Chasing means that you
Your
don't know, like
definition.
you're still not sure. So when you chase somebody, you don't like they're running in the opposite direction. So in chasing, like you're getting that person to turn around and put
I
the
got you. I
focus on
got you
you.
now. Okay. Okay. I see what you're
So
saying
like
now. You're
that's
right.
the
You're
goal.
right. That what I'm talking about isn't chasing. You're absolutely right. Okay, my fault. My fault. You're right. I don't think nobody should chase anybody. Because a person show you what it is.
I mean, because at the end of the day, like at the end of the day, like my focus is solely on
Mm-hmm.
the person that I'm interested in,
We
right?
see Evie. I see you. I see you.
So
You next.
I'm willing to wait. Don't
yeah,
worry.
like so it's no need to chase it. I know he is, but I'm just saying like it's no need to chase after that. Like I've already established that I'm interested in you. We already established that, and I feel like if I'm
Did he
unsure,
establish that he
then
was
it's
interested in
like
you?
my responsibility to communicate. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm unsure, right? So let's just say if he hasn't, and if I'm unsure, it's my responsibility for myself
Mm-hmm.
to
Right.
ask for
True.
clarity. You get what I'm saying? So that way we could be on the same page, because at the end of the day, I'm like, okay, like I think, but in all actuality,
Why not
like why
just
not just
ask? Is
know?
what I all like. I'm trying my yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Communication,
So why not just ask to
communication.
know?
If you
You know what I
communicate
mean?
that, he must respect you enough to properly communicate back with you, so the love can match. That's the only way it works. Communication plus respect equal love. I promise you, in every relationship you ever been in your life, if you don't have communication or respect, the love, that's why the love died. You understand what I'm saying? So a
I
lot of times people
110%
don't
agree.
respect people enough to communicate. So if you're asking why you
Yeah.
chasing, why I feel like, if I gotta feel like I'm chasing you, because with your definition of it is absolutely right. So if I gotta feel like I'm chasing you, I always tell people, don't chase anybody. Because if you stop chasing them, the love that you're supposed to have, if you turn around, it's gonna run into you. Because somebody is always chasing somebody. So I
Right.
always tell people, stop chasing and turn the fuck around. It's somebody in your life right now, Kat, and it's somebody in your life, Evie, who every day is making sure you good. Did you eat? How you doing? How was your day? Checking on your mental health, everything. How's the kids? And if you don't have that, then that's unfortunate for you. But that's the person that you're supposed to give the opportunity to treat you right. You steady chasing, and they steady chasing you, and you steady chasing after the motherfucker that don't want you. Meanwhile, it's a motherfucker that would
Exactly.
adore you, and that's all I did. I just stopped chasing, and I just turned around.
Some people, some
Very
people do
true.
that out of boredom too. Not out of boredom, but like they just do it because it comes natural to them, and like sometimes we get confused, like, okay, do you want something with me or something or whatever? Because I've been guilty of that, and I still struggle with it, honestly. Like, you know what I mean? But I'll get to a point where I'll be like, all right, we need to have a conversation because this is kind of like, girl, very all up in my conversation. Um, I'll get to a point so where it's like I'm like, we need to have a conversation because your actions are giving off that you want me around, and like I don't want to go into a role of overplaying my role. You get what I'm saying? But I think we need to pause because EV
Go ahead,
arm
Evie,
and
get your
hand
shit
about to
out.
fall off.
Let me tell you something.
He's such a
So
dramatic.
extra.
I love it though.
You're so
Ladies,
extra. Like
it's
so
not that
dramatic.
men want you to chase them. We just are now into the era where we're requiring more than you showing up, being pretty, and having pussy. And
My
women can't
God,
fucking
that
take it.
was crazy. Let's
Women
go.
can't fucking take it. We are showing up with standards. Remember, y'all used to say y'all niggas will fuck anything. No, now we showing up with standards. We saying when you come over here, this how you gotta come. Cause that shit you was doing with that bum ass nigga before me, you ain't gonna bring it over here. But
Nah,
see,
I'd have been
y'all
let you
been
talk. I didn't
coming.
know you had that the clip. I didn't know you had that the clip. That
Women
was crazy.
have been showing up.
Nah, I think that women
And
that come
cat,
with standards
cat,
are
cat,
not put off by that at all.
cat,
I'm still not talking
cat,
about that.
cat.
Like, I still
You
don't feel
had
like
five
women be
minutes.
talking about that
Cat, you
because
had
real
5 minutes,
Five
Cat.
men,
You
minutes.
did. You gotta let
I
him
need an
get that.
yo,
ISO.
but
You
I
before I
need an
need an
got
ISO.
on
ISO.
here,
You
but
know,
before I got
cat.
on
We
here, my
because this
man
is
was
our
talking.
podcast. That's what we had all the time in the world. We got with.
Yeah,
Cat,
right.
you had 5 minutes. I let you rock.
Remind me, nigga.
ISO.
This
All
the
the
whole
women
time though. Go ahead.
have consistently shown up on every nigga's doorstep with the same energy she gave the last nigga. And we was accepting it for years. Get into the relationship, and I gotta spend the first 6 months to a year undoing all the fuck shit that nigga allows you to do to let you know you're not gonna do it over here. Now we getting y'all at the door. Ho ho.
It's like the kid going over the father house for the weekend, and they temperament and discipline is different. So
Yes.
when he come back Sunday night, it'll take you to like Tuesday morning to whip him back in the motherfucking shape. You understand, nigga? You home now. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And you got
And
okay, all right, okay.
men, we not allowing it. We stopping it at the door. Listen, before you come over here, this is the list of requirements. And women go, Who the fuck he think he is? I'm him, bitch. I'm him. The reason you was over here was cause I was him. And I require a certain thing. Not because I need something from you. I don't need shit from you. I was good over here without you. But if you gonna be over here, you gonna be a benefit to this situation. I don't need another bill. I don't need another child. I don't need a dependent because I can't claim you on my fucking taxes. If you gonna come over here, you gonna be an asset to my life. You are going to affect my life in a positive fashion. If you want me to affect your life in a positive fashion, you can't come over here draining the energy and the shit that I already got set up over here. I'm not going to allow it. We not going to have it. And that's what's happening. Men got standards. Men is fucking, they tired of accepting the bare minimum from women. Listen, it's a whole lot of, women hated this for like 6 months. All I heard was, I'm tired of these pick-me's. I'm tired of these pick-me's. You know it's pick-me ass niggas out here. And we tired of them niggas. Because they trying to hold us back. We trying to move this relationship shit forward. We trying to get women to understand that we have things that we require too. Fuck all of that happy wife, happy life. How the
happy
fuck
spouse,
is you
happy house. I never say happy wife, happy life. Happy spouse, happy wife. House.
Because if your wife happy and you miserable, then the house miserable.
Facts.
Y'all both are supposed to be happy in that relationship. But women selfishly come in with, I need this and I need that, and if you ain't doing this, then, and then a man go, most men are only doing what they hear what other women say they want done. That's how complicated women is. You want to know why the dude that you meet do certain things? Just know the woman before you required that. So when you meet a guy, you go, girl, he don't do this, he don't do that, because the girl before you didn't require that.
I don't know who the fuck you is, but boy,
listen, I listen. That's why I let y'all rock, because I knew when I got to rap, I was LeBron against the Celtics. I was going. As a man, we are now at that place where we go, no, sweetheart, this what you want from me, but this what I want from you.
Yeah.
And then,
listen, this is the thing. Can I say something? And you can keep going. I want you to know that women that value whole men appreciate men with standards, right? So when you have those type of problems with women are coming with anything, that's because you allowed them in your space and you kept them around, and then you come up with this thing like women coming with this and that and that's it. No, because when you are trying to establish a thing with women with standards, they might be lacking some things that you want long term, but those things that you're talking about are very
but say that though, but a lot of those things
you should have
standards. Pat, what you don't understand is
standards. Like for instance, can I let me finish real quick. Like for instance, what I appreciate is a man who can communicate. You know what, Kat, I don't like when you did this. Or Kat, you know what, like I hear you, and you know, like I hear that you were upset, but this is what made me upset. You get what I'm saying? Like instead of just always like, oh, you know, I'm going to the next woman or whatever the case may be. Like standard is also communicating when you have dismay. You get what I'm saying? And standing for what you believe in, but also being open enough and understanding enough and committed to the process of understanding that person.
If a man say to a woman, yo, I didn't like this, that you did this hurt my feelings, then you get men are entering in their soft girl era. Do you not?
That's not true. You get that from an immature woman.
That's true. That's not true for you.
Right now, you are currently speaking for yourself.
You're speaking for yourself.
And you also are Catman a little bit because you've been on this podcast with us, and I've heard you say certain things that Cat,
Like what?
we did like fucking 15, 20 episodes. So
Yo,
I understand. Listen,
I just
I'm
gave
giving you
you
the
an
example,
example
which you
of what I
appreciate. So let me
appreciate.
explain something to you. You also took it to a very surface level of just the communication. But just like women have a certain level of requirement, as you said the other day when we was on your live and you was like, it's about traveling. You was like, you used the word, and I want to make sure I'm using the right word. It was a level of importance. The words you used made it like in your relationship, traveling is a level of importance.
Hmm.
As a man,
Oh, hold on. I want to clarify before you go too far. Traveling to me is a level of importance to create balance and then a part of
mhm,
my mental health, right? So that's
that's
why
the
I
word
value
value.
traveling.
So
So,
if you value traveling and you meet a man
mm,
who don't value traveling, what he values is
mm,
all my bills is paid, um, my house is fixed up the way that I like. I would just like to be able to enjoy my home today. This weekend, I wanna just sit in my home that I have fixed up and got it to the place that I wanted, and I just wanna relax. But his lady wants to fucking go to wherever for the weekend. The standard that the society has set is that man now has to unearth his calm, safe place, get on a flight, and fly somewhere to make his lady comfortable. All the while ignoring his mental health, ignoring his balance, because his mental health and his balance wanted to be at home in his home in that space that he created for him and his family. So when we go into valuing certain things, understanding that's why meant that on a surface level, that's why I said that's a surface thing to value. Because a man can say, I don't mind taking you to fucking wherever you want to go if you want to go on a trip every once a month. I value you enough that I'll make that sacrifice. But what are you willing to sacrifice for me? Because that's where we go into these relationships. That's where a lot of men are. A lot of men are saying, no, it's nothing wrong with you wanting that. That makes your mental health good. If your mental health good, then my mental health should be good. But if I'm making a sacrifice for
What
you,
are you going to
a
do
lot
for
of
my mental
women
health?
is not willing
And a
in
lot of
turn to
women
make a
aren't willing to do
sacrifice.
anything for that
And
man's
I'm not
mental health.
saying you can't, I'm saying a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean 75% of women today are not willing to make the necessary sacrifice for that man that they love, that man that they care about. They're not willing to make the sacrifice for his mental stability.
Because most women grow up really believing happy wife, happy life. And that is the
I got
standard for them.
y'all.
They've been conditioned and taught. That's why one of the topics for the pod for Friday's pod is why do y'all still follow what y'all grew up on? Like, why do y'all follow the people that y'all grew
All
up on?
right.
They not good role
So,
models because they don't
And
change with the times.
well, yeah, changing with the
Old people,
times.
like
Like
you
it's
can't tell
just
an old
basically
person what to
changing with the
do. You
times.
can't. They just won't update
And
their palette.
but also keep in mind, going back to your example earlier, right? That probably came in place because that's the type of shit that was going on, and when women were finding out
Mm-hmm.
about it, now they're unhappy, right? So to keep a woman happy, you need to take care of the home. You need to make sure you don't be cheating and embarrassing and shit like that. So happiness just came into like, let's keep shit right here good. You know what I mean? Make sure the home front is good. And like a woman is going to make sure that the household is taken care of. But I feel like today's time, it could be a man or a woman taking care of the household. So I think, and more so, like we just need to frame our ideals based off
Yeah,
of where we
yeah.
are today. You know what I
I
mean?
believe.
Like, but in the same sense, the reality is there are two people in a relationship, a man and a woman, and both people mental health are just as important. And I think that women need to spend more time understanding what effects we have on you guys in a relationship. And it's important for you guys to have a safe place to speak up, because you guys mental health are fundamentally a part of
Hmm.
the movement in our relationship. You know what I mean? Like if it's going to move forward, it's going to stay stagnant and fail, or it's going to grow and get better. So we need y'all checked in and dialed in, so that we can have
You
that
know what I
success.
think?
You get what I'm
I'm sorry, I
saying?
apologize.
So
Go ahead.
Um,
I think
that's
people.
it.
I think the biggest thing people go wrong in relationships is people deal in money. And let me explain what I mean when I say that. Ideally, women want a man that can provide. You know what I'm saying? Women want a man that can provide, and I think that's right. I don't think that you should want to just lay around with a man that can't do nothing for you. Where some women go wrong for me is they make that a prerequisite, and it shouldn't be. I think the people who
Oh my God.
uh,
Oh,
I
please come
think
back to
that
me.
I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting somebody who makes just as much money as you, or like on your financial. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's zero wrong with that. But the idea of I'm only going to do this with you if you can do this with me, that makes dealing in money makes relationships transactional, and that takes away the love and the respect from it. It's cool if you have money, but if I like and love you, my feelings doesn't change if you don't have money. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's where people go wrong. People deal in money, and it's always the demise of a relationship. You could be like, man, what happened to them? You know what I'm saying? Or I'm not fucking with no broke niggas, or you know what I'm saying? Like that shit's stupid, and it's to me dealing it. And I'm not. And listen, let me be clear. I'm not saying fuck with a broke person. I'm not saying don't try to fuck with somebody that's in your tax bracket. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that shouldn't be the end all be all. If they not if like if you found somebody and you loved it, you like this person, you cared for him, and you made 90,000 and he made 40,000, but he don't need you to take care of him. He not asking you for no money. His life is his life. Why the fuck is that a problem for the woman that makes the $90,000? If he not asking you for nothing, if he not saying, babe, can you pay this bill? I'm fucked up, I'm short. If he not saying, yo, I need a place to live. If he's stable and he comfortable and he done made his 40,000 a year work for him, who the fuck are you to come and try to say, oh, you need to do more because I require more? No, bitch, go find a nigga that you got that you want the more with. That's where women go wrong with the money thing. There's nothing wrong with messing with a man that got money. I'm not saying fucking no broke nigga. But what if the nigga don't make as much money to you and he done set his life up where he comfortable and don't need none of your fucking money? You don't love him because he don't make 90 like you make 90? That's stupid.
we part in the day.
Yes, we are.
Cat ready go, but watch how I come back. Go ahead, Cat.
So speaking in a sense of like it's like basically like you went into a whole nother level with it, right? So for instance, I know when I date people, like everybody is not gonna make, the type of money that I make, and that's cool. Like I
Mm-hmm.
didn't always make that, right? But in the same sense, I don't require them to make what I make or even close, because it's
Mm-hmm.
not that easy to make. You get what I'm saying? The realistic picture for me is are you gonna be open to the type of things that I like, and are you willing to go, um, like, are you willing to go a little bit further in your life to, just be
But
able to
why
go a
though?
little
If his
bit
life is
more? You get what I'm
comfortable where
saying?
it is.
Um, because at the same time, like, he might be comfortable for what he know and what he's been exposed to, but if he hang around me,
But what
he
if he
might
can
get
still
exposed to
handle
some
that
more
in his
shit.
budget? You pushing
But
him to make more money. That's the
then that's
part where
perfectly fine.
it's not being like
That's
it's not being
perfectly
understood.
fine.
Yo, my life is comfortable.
But that's what I'm
So I
saying. That's
know, but
that's
what I'm
why it's
saying
not
is
a
this. I'm not talking about you,
requirement.
Kat. You're fine. What you're saying is brilliant. But what I'm saying, I'm trying to speak to the women who don't have your mentality. The mentality is, oh, that broke nigga, he can't do nothing for me because I like doing this and I like doing that. No, what if we could do this? What if you say, baby, I want to go to Bora Bora next summer,
But
and you
not
say, all right,
even,
well,
and
shit, I
you
can
know
put
what?
$200 every month up, and that's the Bora Bora trip right there. Yeah, you might make enough money where you can just pay it in 2 lump sums. He might, hey, babe, plan it now. Get the travel planner. I pay for the but I just need every 2 weeks. I'm gonna give you $200. Boom, boom, boom. Or however, I don't know how much costs the go to Bora Bora, but I'm just saying, like, if his payment method is different, because he can't just oh shit, I got 10,000, boom. He might gotta bust his 10,000 down. Women will cut you off. He not saying no, you can't do it.
No. So all right. So this is what I mean, DB, because it might be on me a little bit more to pay for stuff, right? So I'd be like, all right, cool. You might not have the money, but how is your credit? Like, can you get your credit to a point to where though you can make payments and still be comfortable? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want everything to always be on me because I make more. You get what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I mean by that. I feel like, because for instance, and I'm gonna be very real with you, right? I don't believe in people always requiring 50-50. Like, that's not realistic. You get what I'm saying? For some people, because it's like my bills are very big. I hate my fucking bills that I created, right? I can't expect everybody to come in and pay 50% of my
Mm-hmm.
fucking bills. You get what I'm saying? Just
Mm-hmm.
because you're with me now. You get what I'm saying? But what I do expect you to do is take care of your finances and take care of your credit and things like that. So when we go to do shit together and we become one, there aren't no's because
Mm-hmm.
you couldn't take care of your shit. You get what I'm saying? So those are the type of requirements that I have. Like, I just want you to be able to be financially responsible enough to where though like you can match and like not be a burden, but like how Evie said it, like not
But an
be a
asset.
liability but an
Yeah.
asset.
And
You
you
get what
don't
I'm
have to
saying?
make more money than a
And then
person to
and
do that.
then we can figure out how to. And you don't. And so that's my whole thing. And then also keep in mind that just because you're not financially in a certain place doesn't mean your value isn't just as high, bringing what you bring to the table as a person. People put so much emphasis on finances. Like, that nigga is a fucking asshole. He's a dick. He's no good as a person, but he make good money. I cringe when I hear women be like, "Oh, but he got this, he got
Mm-mm.
that, so he a good man." And literally, I had to ask one of my homegirls one day. I'm like, "Why are you bringing up what he has?
Two
But you
examples
got
of
all
that.
these
Two
problems with
examples of
him."
that. Listen, just Evie, I know, please, just let me get these two up. I swear these gotta be. Talking to a family member of mine who's married. She's married. And I asked her, did her husband cheat and what made you take him back? And she said, because he's a provider. He takes care of the bills. So you willing to put up with this man disrespecting you
Yeah,
because he provides for you. Now, let me be transparent.
yeah.
I feel like I'm a man's man. Would y'all consider me like a man's man? Me.
Who?
Whoever.
Who is
Would y'all
y'all?
consider me like a man's man? You consider me a man's
I
man?
consider you a
I've
man's
never
man.
made
I
more money
consider you a
than
man,
Liv.
man. Yeah.
I've never made more money than Liv. Never. Liv makes more money than me. Like, and it's not about much, but it's enough. You understand what I'm saying? And I just and that never bothered us. We had to get out. We had to get how we did money together. But once them gears locked in, it never shook us in no way. You understand what I'm saying? Because even with her making more money, it's times when she ain't got it, and she might go, babe, hold me down. You know what I'm saying? And I'm right here out my pocket. Shit, you need
Okay,
and I'm the nigga that
because
I always
this
give extra. If
that's
Leah
what
asks
I'm
me for
saying.
$200, she knows she got 250, 300 coming. You know what I'm saying? I'm always doing that.
Yo, let me tell you something. Let me give you an example. My ex
Mm-hmm.
made less than
Mm-hmm.
me, right? Made less than me. But when I tell you this nigga used to give
Yeah.
me money, like to hold me over and to take care of shit, and I helped him with his budgeting. I helped him with his credit. I helped him, get better and learn how to save and things like that. Yo,
Right.
we just
Right.
fucking worked in that area. You
Mm-hmm.
get what I'm saying? And I've always made more money than him. And so my thing is,
Don't matter.
it does
And
not
that's why I
matter.
want people to
You know what I
stop
mean? It
dealing
does
in
not
money.
matter.
Because when you find somebody that you're willing to build, love, and grow with, it's your money anyway.
It's, thank you. It's
I
the
ain't had
pot.
no money to
It's
myself
the
in 5
household.
years.
Household income. When you go
Yeah.
apply for shit,
I
it say household
I ain't had no
income. It
money
don't
in
say
5
what's your
years.
money, what's their money.
Like, Lynn,
It's the
no,
household
whatever.
income.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Yo, I need such and such. I might say shit. I need. You know what I'm saying? That shit, man, it do not matter. If you got somebody that you just willing to be in the trenches with, fuck that money. And that's the mindset. That's the mindset to happiness. That's a piece of it. Once you get your mindset, yo, fuck that money. We gonna work with what we got. Y'all gotta see how me and Liz sit down and be busting it down. Shit, nigga, I got 400 over here. Shit, I might got 1,000 right here. I might got $60 over. You understand what I'm saying?
Yo,
We are
I'm
best when
telling
we having a
you,
broke
like
time. We had a
Dwayne.
rough little patch. Y'all gotta understand. From November
Yeah.
to June, Leah held us down by herself. I had no income. I was sick. You understand what I'm saying? I had no income. Yeah.
And things could change in the
Yeah.
blink of an eye. You get what I'm saying? And that's what I mean. Like people be putting so much emphasis on money. I'm like, that shit could change today or tomorrow.
Who can
You
hold
better
you
be
down?
with a motherfucker who
Who
can
can
hold
hold
you
you down?
down. And the thing about it is, it's like, when people put so much emphasis on money, that's exactly why they do and move how they move. Cause they like, I know if I pay this
Yeah.
bill,
She
she
ain't gonna
ain't
leave
gonna
me.
do shit. She ain't gonna leave
Yeah.
me. And
Yeah. You ever
I'm
heard
a
the
drag
Wale
my nuts.
song? It's a really good Wale song. The one with it's on Wale last album with Dirk. It's I only gave you my heart. It's him. It's Wale and Dirk. Please do your homework. Please go
I
and listen
only
to
give
that
you my
song.
heart. You ain't
Yes,
respect it.
Wale was saying, um, yo, I got all this money and it still didn't make you happy. You gave me all your pussy and it still didn't make me happy. The respect just was lost. The community and in turn made the communication bad, so we couldn't love properly. You understand what I'm saying? And I thought, nigga, because I got all this money, and you ain't got to pay for nothing, and you fucking me crazy. I'm not, and I still went out and did wrong. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna fucking post that song. Don't break my
I think
It's
I
heart,
know what
girl.
song
Please
you're
don't break
talking
my
about.
heart. Yes,
Yeah.
that
yes, it's
song.
dirt. It's
When you
Wale and
listen to
dirt.
fucking Wale verse, like what he's actually saying, he's saying some profound shit, and it's a great song.
Yo, because like the thing about it is, a lot of I have a lot of male influence in my background. It might not be my father, but I got some
Mm-hmm.
strong male figures in my background, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they talk, right? And the one thing that get brought up is about the respect level. It's
Absolutely. Yes,
heavily
Lord.
emphasized. You know what I mean? And I just be trying to I be trying to get people to understand, like, yo, forget
Respect
all
is
that money
everything.
shit, yo. Respect is
Respect is
everything.
everything.
Respect and trust. Because it's like, if you respect a person, then you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
be respect them enough to be honest. If you respect them, you're gonna respect
Yeah.
them enough to be
Yeah.
loyal behind their back. You get what I'm saying? Like, so all right, I'm gonna shut up because
No,
like
we
Easy need to
party.
talk.
We good.
No, we
Everybody
you
that
was
know,
getting your shit off.
get your
I
shit
know,
Listen,
off.
but I'm just all
unfortunately,
right.
this is this is like the phone that I'm on is like my main joint, and my ring cable was going off crazy, but that's because of storming outside, and it was some stuff.
Yeah.
But no,
Okay.
you was getting your shit off, and I think y'all both made some very very valuable points and jewels that people could pick up.
Mm-hmm.
I hate the idea that you have a relationship that love is not your most important. Listen, today and tomorrow.
And like should be the focal point, not love.
Yes. Listen,
Like
today
should be
and tomorrow.
do I like you?
Yes.
Yeah. Do
Weren't
I
we
like
just talking
you?
about
Today and
that the other
tomorrow,
day on my
Leah
live?
and Daryl, both money situation could balance out or go the opposite way.
And that's my
Leah
nigga.
and Daryl will struggle with each other
That's my nigga.
because they love each other.
That's my nigga.
But in the flip side of that, it's a lot of women who only with you for your money and what you can do for them. And the minute that shit
What
change,
you can do for
he
them.
out of there.
That fucking
Yeah.
And
entitlement
now,
shit. That
Yeah.
entitlement shit. Like it
and let
gets
me
under
tell
my
you this though.
skin. It's embarrassing to hear
I
my
hate
do.
this
girl say
about
that
women.
shit.
I
You know
hate
what I'm
this
saying?
about
Like,
I
women.
think
no.
that's unfortunate, Cat.
Women creating these unicorn men that don't really exist as your blueprint who the guy's supposed to be in a relationship. Women will go into the what you want. Well, he gotta make 6 figures, be able to pay all my bills. We gotta go on trips at least once a month. He gotta be fucking in shape, be able to run. He gotta be able to fuck me good. He also gotta be able to communicate. He also gotta be able to protect me if we out in the streets. He gotta knock a motherfucker out. And you be like, who the fuck is you dating, Michael John White? This list, man.
Not only that, Evie, they ain't even leave the damn state. And they be
They didn't got a
required one more
passport.
trips and
And be
shit.
going, the nigga gotta take
Like,
this
girl,
motherfucker
man,
Bora
oh
Bora.
my
Listen, and even if she got
Like,
one,
I feel like you should be able
hold
to,
on.
you have to do the
Even
shit
if you
yourself first before you require it for
listen,
somebody
Right.
else. Just like you
even
gotta
if you
love
have
yourself
to, even if
first.
you do it all yourself, but if you need the man the man in your life to be damn near perfect, this nigga's credit score was 800. Like, he fucking got his own home, driving luxury car.
His shit 800, but she don't know how
He
to spend
Right.
money. She don't
look
know
at,
how to save. What she
I'm
gonna do with his
Yeah.
800
looking
credit
at this
score
shit
but fuck
like,
it up? And I don't even want to talk because I ain't even trying to come across no pick me, but yo,
no,
females
listen,
be
I
making
know,
us
Cat,
look
and that's
bad.
why I'm trying to
You
get
get what I'm
this off.
saying? But go ahead. I'm
It's like
sorry.
you look at the list of things that women need for their man to be the man in their life, and you be like, you need what? And then you need that, and then you need this. And you look at this list and you go, all right, so you want Michael J. White, but you fucking shaped like Lizzo, and you got a rent control place. You gotta motherfucking relax. Like,
Not run
I
control.
want women to understand.
Lizzo got hold on. Pause. And I'm not saying this because I'm plus size, but maybe I am. But shaped
Hold,
like Lizzo or not, Lizzo
listen, no,
still
no, no,
that
no,
bitch.
no, 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 no,
So
listen.
what does
That's
her
because you
shape
missed
have
it.
to do with
Cause
anything?
hey,
She could still
cat,
require her man to be in shape
this
for
is
the
Y'all
rest of
why
both
his
you
right.
life.
missed
Y'all
it.
both right. No.
You listen.
Y'all are both.
You
No,
missed my
Evie.
point.
Hold on, Evie. She missed your point. She did. But she's. You should have used it.
You
But
should
she's
have used a better
also. Yeah,
example.
yeah.
You should have
She's
used a
also
better
right.
Okay,
example.
let me
Because we
do this
both
then.
would bust Lizzo.
Yeah, I wear Lizzo ass out. But what I'm saying is,
You'll wear Lizzo out. Fuck no. And I need y'all to stop that shit too. Not just fucking Lizzo.
oh no, I
Y'all
wouldn't.
wife
No, I
Lizzo.
wouldn't.
Real
No,
shit.
I
I
You
wouldn't.
know what
wouldn't.
I'm
I
saying?
wouldn't wife Lizzo.
Like, yeah,
No, I
because like I
wouldn't.
don't like how y'all I already know DV, but I'm just saying like yo, when y'all speak about plus size women or women that's not
Good.
fully in shape, y'all always want to go to, oh, I beat them down and shit like that. Like, yo, y'all can
We
also
wouldn't
say that y'all
though.
wife her
Whoa.
This is
and
Cat,
why
women
apologize.
that
he
shit.
Hold
Say
on.
that shit first.
Evie, shut the
wants
fuck
an
up.
apology.
Shut up. Evie, Cat, you owe us an apology. And you might not give it to us, but you owe us one. These two motherfuckers on this podcast, we fucking love big women in every way, shape, form, color, fashion, tall, built like a rocking chair, built like an Xbox.
I was just here 15 seconds ago when your guy
He was
said
using that.
he's
You
shaped like
missed it.
Lizzo. That's where you lost me. I was agreeing with him until he said that shit hit a
No,
nerve,
because
bitch.
don't this here at This Is Greater Than Us.
All right, well,
This is greater than us.
Go ahead.
Plus size women is top of the list here. So that's the only. I don't think what you're saying is wrong, but you just talking to the wrong niggas about it. Not only would I don't like Lizzo. What I think I know about Lizzo, as far as her size or what she's shaped like. What? You gotta understand. Like
Lizzo not getting cussed over here.
Nah,
because Lizzo is one of the goofiest acting bitches I ever met in my life.
And we did have that conversation in one of the parts that I shared with y'all.
That's my point.
Go on with
my
your
point is,
here's your apology, Edie. I'm sorry. I apologize to you both.
What I'm going to you is, like, you want these women who are very unperfect. If you look at their list, the nigga that has to come into their life and has to change everything is this perfect, ideal, unflawed man that they only created in a laboratory. Like, God couldn't even have made a nigga this perfect. You created this man in your mind that God himself was like, hey, no, it's, this. But that's who you created.
Can you go down the list of unrealistic men again? I just want to be sure that I never came across this.
This is what I'm telling you.
Run it down one more time.
Women were wanting women wanting a man that makes 6 figures. He got to be in shape. He got to have a large penis. He also has to be nurturing and caring. He also got to be able to pay all your bills. He also got to have a nice house. He ain't supposed to have no kids by another woman. He got to have, he got to be a protector. If something happened out there, he got to be able to knock a motherfucker out. On top of that, not only is he helping pay your bills, but he also will give you money so you can start your own business so you ain't got to work. It's all of these things that you want from a man. And then the man go, well, what did you bring into the table? And women hate this now.
Why? What do you think? All right, so what do you think that type of man deserves?
No. Listen, I don't even think that man exists. I don't understand. Like, just.
Oh, I know a man that have a lot of these things.
Okay, so you know,
is he married, been in a relationship, or is he business?
Okay, he married. He's married.
He found. That's great.
And he was married before.
But
so what type of woman?
I don't know. Whatever he wants.
I think the woman that's for him.
Because y'all said the men don't exist.
If you know a man that matched everything on that list, he deserves what he chooses to think. But what I'm saying is, there are women who expect this other man to be damn near perfect.
There's women who expect this from every man that they come across.
Yeah. So it's like every man has to be this. And then you look at her and her fucking credit score is 550. She done had 2 kids. She done had 2 kids by another nigga who didn't want to stay.
2 different niggas.
2 different niggas by a nigga that didn't want to stay. And now, she got a rent-controlled apartment, where she getting child support checks and government assistance over here, and she online talking about something
like fucking she run a business.
Yeah. When I'd be so glad when that money hit the PEBT, bitch. I don't want you. If I got an 800 credit score, I'm built like Michael John White. I fuck good. I talk good. I can communicate well. I'm loving. I'm nurturing. I got my own home, my own business, and I can afford to take care of both of us. I don't want you if you have these other things. I have no problem. And when I said I used the Lizzo thing is because you can't expect a man to be physically fit and in shape, and that be one of your requirements, and then he look at you and he go, So I'm supposed to blame you or God for that. I don't. Whose fault is this that I'm looking at? Is that am I supposed to pray to God about why you over here shaped like a spindle, or I'm supposed to look at you and go, and now you, and then once
Fucking
he
spending.
got all the money, now you want him to give you money so you can women hate this because this is the idea that y'all create. You know, we women is going to get their body done because y'all make so much of a fuss over them Instagram models. Well, we just it's a like. I fucking every day I scroll past and I double tap on these motherfucking different colorways of tennis shoes. I don't see your motherfucking ass running out to buy them tennis shoes every day. I like them. No, you don't.
Can I say this? Can I say this? I have never. I'm thinking. I have never seen a man that I know or been around like that. His wife, the person that got their body done.
Let me tell you.
Now their wife may have went out here and got work later, but that was not what they was chasing to settle down.
No disrespect to the women that got their body done. Let me start this off.
No disrespect at all, because I'm definitely.
I mean, I can see that.
Done.
You gonna get your shell fixed? You gonna get your shell fixed?
Huh? No, I'm going to take you and I'm going to ask them what to do with you first.
This is real. This is really in my skin.
And starting with your.
I got sexy ankles. Hold up now. And I got fucking pretty feet.
No, you
better
don't.
stop fucking playing. You better
Listen.
Look at a nigga's ankle, Mo.
Yo, I didn't even know you can lift your foot up, baby.
And look at that. Like, I got like, come on, yo. I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? let me
fucking black ass toenails, nigga.
No, that don't count. I got black toenails because of chemo. That don't count. My toenails are not black. Chemo did that. Chemo did that. Swear. Swear the world. Look, it's going away too. Chemo did it.
Give me a
no disrespect to nobody who got their body done.
Right.
But ladies, y'all get your body done, and the reason a lot of y'all be single after that is because you become somebody that you wasn't. Like, you get to pretend. I don't give a fuck how much money you spent on your body. Guess who you not? That girl that you double tap and like every day on Instagram and walked into that doctor's office and said, I want to look like this. You're not her.
I seen this girl, like, she from Baltimore. And, like, literally, she looks like a whole nother.
That's how SZA
looks like a filter.
You ever seen SZA before?
After she got that's
SZA's trash. No, not like,
yeah,
I like
not
old pictures of SZA. SZA's garbage.
No, I'm just saying. Actually, the girl she looks pretty. But what I'm saying is, because I'm not a hater. It takes a lot.
SZA's ugly. SZA was ugly. She wasn't pretty.
But
and that bitch was built like a guitar.
And that's the facts. That's the facts. That it's a lot of women out here that women are idolizing and getting on their page and girl, look at her. It's not men. You looking at two men right now who tell you can show me a woman who got her entire body done. I'm probably gonna hit her. I've had sex with women who've gotten their body done. I also will wear Lizzo the fuck out. See how the spectrum of it is for men?
Do y'all realize just like how niggas be like, yo, the same as y'all don't want women, I mean, like, y'all not right about women that get their body done. Y'all realize it's men out here that's pushing for women to get their body done.
That's because they don't.
Let me get that. I don't hang with them bitch ass niggas. You understand? You know what I'm saying? That's just, you ain't got to get into soliloquy. I don't hang with them bitch ass niggas. I'm never going to get with a woman, show interest, like her, love her, and then say I'm unhappy with how you look. I'd rather just go find whoever I like,
they
whatever
don't
they
be
look like.
Happy with how they look. The sad part is, it looks slicker to have a woman with a body. And look, it's a look. It's the validation of other niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah, let see my lady's got a body done. Like they them niggas that walk around and spin they lady, and whole time that lady will fucking leave you for a fucking a Ravens player as soon as the season start and a new nigga join the team.
Not only that, a lot of niggas that be doing that be the
Yeah.
cheaters in the
And I know
meantime.
2, 3
Shit,
girls with their
also.
body done, and one of them looked like an overgrilled hot dog.
Man, that
All right,
shit
listen.
crazy.
We gotta go. Tell y'all why we gotta go. We still got a Friday pod, and we done been on here 2 hours. This pod, I don't know.
Damn, what hour?
But Cat, the open invitation is a whole time out. Is her access good?
Yeah, cat access
All right,
good,
okay, all right,
but
cool.
you gotta text her the address because she don't know it.
Right.
Friday, no, you sent me the address, but Friday I have a prior
Listen,
engagement, but I
the door is
appreciate it.
always open for you, Cat, to come to the Friday pod. We love you. We love
Thank
your
you.
commentary.
Thank
This was
you.
a really great conversation between the
Thank
two of
you.
you, because y'all usually like jumping all on each other's fucking necks. But this is a great, respectable. I love that. We had a dope pod today.
Yeah, because I want people to hear me and hear him
Yeah.
talk and hear us
Yeah,
respect each
because
other.
people have
Because it really hurt me to know that he lost a side bitch for
yeah,
Bleedy.
and
And
people have this
this is
misconception
great.
that me and Cat be beefing.
No,
And listen, hey
I
Cat
know.
and Cat,
I just want them to know
I
that
found the
we can get
perfect
along.
replacement for my side. I'm gonna message you. I found the perfect replacement.
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all, I love y'all for that. I mean, I love
You
you.
can love him.
Not,
It's cool. It's cool to
never
love
mind.
him.
Cut,
It's
cut.
cool to love him. It's
See
cool
the
to love him.
credits.
Cat,
Roll the credits.
Cat, you got any
I
shout
love
outs?
that for you. That's what I was trying to say. I want to shout out all the niggas that really know how to communicate.
Already.
A
Evie, you got any
shout
shout
I
out.
want
outs?
I'd like to shout out all my exes who ain't shit. Because if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be the man that I am today. I would probably still be with one of you miserable bitches.
Okay. I love this nigga sometimes. Sometimes this nigga just my heart. Sometimes I want to punch him in his fucking face, but sometimes this nigga really it be in my order. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Yes.
No, listen,
miserable
that's real shit.
bitches.
Like, I'm so glad that all my exes wasn't shit, because I
They
would probably
miserable.
still be with one of them miserable bitches. Salute to
Listen.
them, man, because if it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't be in position to find a beautiful woman that is for me. Shout out to all of them for fucking up the church's money, because, God had blessed them, and then they fucked that up.
Nah, I ain't even gonna hold you. I ain't even gonna hold you. I love when women fuck up with a good man, because you know what? Shout out to
Yeah.
Yeah,
her. I
listen.
always give her a
Cat,
shout out.
cat smiling
So
because she
I
still
agree.
she still feel like
I'm not
she
talking
got a
about you though.
chance. Once she get herself together,
Can I get my shout out so I can end this fucking podcast?
Please let me expose this nigga DMs, y'all.
Listen.
I'm gonna post them on my
Cat,
story.
why
Go to
you
my
why
story
you
right
acting
now.
like I don't say nothing to your DMs that I fucking don't say on this pod? You can't expose me. I ain't cat since we exposed the DMs. Listen, I will fuck Cat if she let me. There you go. But that's because I'm single and I can. Oh,
DB,
now we
Shout
please.
out.
don't want to stop playing with me, Cat.
Shout out to the This Is Greater Than Us Friday pod. Y'all know we back Friday, 8 o'clock. If you coming through for the live studio audience, we be there at 7. Bring a bottle, bring a chair, bring a nigga some fucking vegetables, because you know I'm trying to be on my raw vegan shit.
And I'm not gonna have no donuts this week. So if y'all
Please.
would like to
Thank you.
send me some,
Please, yeah, because you was rude as shit. And then you was all
you
chewing and
motherfucker,
eating and
listen.
talking and all
Hey,
that
hey,
shit in my man
Krispy
face.
Kreme had a dozen donuts for 86 cents. And if they have them again this Friday, I'm gonna
Yo,
get some. Fuck what you
he
heard.
looks I remember exactly where I was at the moment you poured that donut out. And I was like, why
Hell
he
no,
gonna do
listen.
that? And my man
What y'all
said
didn't
he ain't gonna
realize,
you said I'm
what you
working on
didn't
myself
realize,
too.
I
Watch
had
this.
two donuts.
Yeah,
I had
he
two
had two donuts.
donuts in my hand.
Huh?
I was double fisting donuts. Pause.
Pause. Yes.
But
But yeah,
you only seen the one because I had smashed the first one.
shout out to Baltimore County
All
Forever.
right.
That's the other podcast I do about music. We started a Discord. So if you want the link to the Discord, just let me know and I'll fucking send you the link.
Yes,
We
I downloaded
fucking
the
we
app.
talk
I'm on
about
my way.
music, we talk about movies, fashion, podcasts, R&B, like anything that's in like black pop culture. Right now, we getting it up there. We working on it. We working it out. So join. It's a couple women in there now, so I think I gotta talk to Corey about making some type of like woman's corner where they could go and do their girl shit.
Hey, hey,
Huh?
hey. If they want a woman's corner, they start their own fucking Discord. We not
Nah,
about to
yo, it's equal.
feminine up the Discord. It's
No, we got.
enough. It's 75 categories in the Discord already. We not putting nothing else in there.
Well, no, because we got to put R&B because I'm an R&B nigga. You know I'm
Listen,
R&B.
put R&B in there, that's fine. But don't put shit else in there. Sidebar. If you do not follow the podcast's YouTube page, go
Go
follow the YouTube
follow the.
page.
Yes, thank you, boy. That's why you're here. Go follow the podcast YouTube page. We trying to make it bigger. We are trying to grow. If you love this content, it will not be on Instagram forever. It will be changing. So please follow us. We are trying to grow this. As always, thank you for listening. Evie Newman, always a pleasure. Kat, always a pleasure. I love you both. Find somebody to communicate with, properly respect, and the love will never die. Thank you for listening. Y'all be good.